Thank you for your time. Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy. Oh, welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
So, how long have you been in Japan?
It's our second day.
Second day. Oh, you are very new here.
Yes, but I've already been here 7 years ago.
Oh,
So
really?
second time in Japan
Last time, for what did you come to Japan?
to study.
To study.
At Waseda University, exchange student.
And how long did you stay?
7 months.
Wow, you got used to Japanese culture already.
A little bit, yes.
What did you study at the university?
Architecture.
So you are architecture.
Yes.
Great job.
I study economy and I work in a telecommunication society.
Great job. Is this your holiday?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it your idea to come to Japan?
Yes.
Why did you recommend her to come to Japan?
Because it's such a different culture and she can learn many things and see something really different, learn new things. So it's the best.
Before coming to Japan, what image do you have to here?
I imagine a culture really different from our because it's not the same and I think it's very wow, exciting, yes.
Oh, really? What are you most looking forward to seeing or doing here in Japan?
Monte Fuji.
We saw
see-
Fuji-san from the airplane.
Oh, really?
Really nice.
You are lucky.
Yes.
What are you surprised most here in Japan?
2 things. The silence on the train. We are not used to it because in Italy we are very loud on trains. So it was so beautiful to see everybody being silent and just looking at their phone or reading or sleeping.
Yes, repeat.
And also that they can fall asleep and wake up when they have to get off the train.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you can do that. It's really hard for me to get up at the right time. So good. The lines, because you're really used to wait in line and you do a really good job. And in Italy, everybody would be really upset to have to wait in line. So that's another thing that surprised me.
Have you experienced the Japanese trains rush hour?
Oh yes, that's not really good. But now I know that spaces for women during the rush hour. I didn't know that 7 years ago. So now that I know this, it's better.
7 years ago, you stayed in Japan 7 months. After coming back to Italy, you found out some cultural gap.
I think so. I was not used anymore to be in Italy. Everything felt so different because I was used to live in Japan. The most different thing I think is when you are talking with people, maybe in a shop, and the customers are treated in a really different way here in Japan. You're really lucky because usually in shop in Italy everyone is not really so kind like you are. And also I've been used to bow in Japan and nobody did that in Italy. So I was strange to Italian people when I came back because I was always doing like this
you
too.
bow.
And yes, so I felt a little bit awkward. Yes.
After coming back to Italy, you found out some Italian attractive points.
No. I didn't want to go back to Italy actually.
Oh,
so
really?
yes, it was hard to go back home. I didn't find any good point, just seeing my family and my friends, but nothing more.
How about Italian food?
Yes, I love Italian food, but I love Japanese food, so I didn't feel like I needed Italian food that much when I was here. I just went twice to eat pizza, but in 7 months, so not that often. And there are really good restaurants also here in Japan.
You've already found Italy in Japan.
Yes. Yes, I think there are a lot of Italian people here in Tokyo, so that's easy.
Yeah, and many Japanese people love Italian food.
Yes.
Could you show me the picture you took in Japan for the first time after the airport? Wow! How was it?
Delicious.
Was it someone's home?
Yes, we are staying at one of my friend's house. She cooked for us Japanese dinner.
That's great. You are very lucky. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thanks for your time. Where are you from?
I'm from Houston, Texas, in the U.S. USA, Arizona.
How long have you been in Japan?
About 2 days now.
Very new here. So, is it your first visit Japan?
Yes, first time.
What is your first impression of Japan?
I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so nice.
Oh, really?
I like that in Arizona it's very laid out, but everything's like really high. So it's like that. We saw the parking lot for the cars that was on the skyscraper. Never seen anything like that. So, yeah.
Would you like to drive in Japan?
No. It's completely the opposite. guys drive on the left,
Yeah.
so it's like
Too confusing.
And the parking is very narrow.
Yeah, very narrow.
Today, I'm asking foreigners about what surprising thing in Japan. So, what do you surprise the most here in Japan?
The parking lot. It's vertical and it brings your car out. That's
Yeah.
so interesting.
the sense of community here. I see everyone kind of looking out for each other, and like, you know, when someone's hurt, everyone's like, are you okay, are you okay? And you know, everyone's like, whenever we look lost, like there's so many people that's asking us like, do you need help? You don't have that sense of community really around the States, and so I can appreciate that. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Everyone's been so kind and sweet, so it's nice.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much. Today, are you shopping now?
Yes, shopping. We're actually on our way to get some shoes because we walk around a lot, so we're like, oh, we need some nice shoes.
Is there any good ones?
Tour guide sent us the ABC, the ABCT giant
ABC
store. Yeah, the big one. I don't know. It might be a different name, but that's what I saw.
What is the difference between Japanese shoe store and American shoe store?
From what I've seen, the Japanese shoe store, there's a lot.
Ah,
A lot. Most American shoe stores are very small. At least from where, you know, Arizona, they're kind of smaller stores, but we don't have stores that are 6 stories tall. You know, like we don't have anything like that. So that was a big difference. So
Did you find any shop you cannot find in your city? In this street?
basically like 90% of this.
It's totally new world for you.
Yeah, kind of overwhelming, but a good overwhelming.
I can see your tattoo.
Yeah, I got one. Izuku Midoriya. Boku no Hero Academia. Hi,
Hi, you like Japanese anime?
Hi. Ever since little,
Same since I was little.
Jujutsu Kaisen's her thing.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, Bleach, my favorite.
Oh, I think you got some image from manga and anime, and now you are in real Japan. So, is there any difference between your imagination of Japan and real Japan?
I mean, everything I've watched like online, it's basically just like seeing in real time. Like, oh wow, it really is just like, you know, how I imagined it. It's cool. It's so nice.
Mainly the way of speech. You know what you hear in anime and like how they speak to each other versus like how it actually is in here. It's two very different. However, the representation of like Tokyo City in a lot of anime is pretty accurate. It's pretty the same.
Would you like to visit any place you saw in the Japanese manga or anime?
Shibuya from.
Yeah,
Shibuya.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
You know, Harajuku Station have 2 exits, and the other side of exit was scene of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, nice.
So
I
you
didn't
should-
even realize that.
You should visit there.
Absolutely.
And
Definitely
take
would love
picture.
I want to be like, this is for Gojo.
So, what is your plan on this trip?
So we're with a traveling group, so we're gonna go to 5 different cities. So Tokyo, Takayama, Hiroshima, Kyoto, and Osaka.
On this trip, what are you most looking forward to doing or seeing?
I was really hoping to see a geisha. I really
Geisha?
wanted to see like the traditional geisha, where the rent a kimono and like really get the feel for the culture. I was also wanting to have tea with the geisha and like the whole ceremony.
Wow.
I'm writing a book currently, and I just, for me to be able to see like the traditional, because it's based off Japanese mythology, so to see that and actually incorporate that since I experienced it.
It will be beautiful.
Same with her. I really wanted to see like the geisha in Kyoto, do the traditional dress up in the kimono and everything. Just kind of experience the culture. I feel like that would be fun. Here in Tokyo, I just mostly wanted to like shop around in the sense. I mean, the clothing is so cute and so beautiful, so I just really wanted to experience all of that.
What is so attractive for you about geisha?
They're just so beautiful. I saw them when I was younger. I love the outfits, how classy they are.
It's mainly the preservation of deep history and culture. The fact that the geisha have been around for centuries, even past the Endo period, you know, and it's just like they were able to transgress even through the rise and fall of the samurai and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So the preservation of the history is super cool with that.
You know Japanese traditional very well.
I did a lot of research for it. So it's different doing research
Yeah.
and experiencing it.
Could you show me the first picture you took in Japan after the airport?
Was at the convenience store because I was like, oh my goodness, I've seen this for so long. I was so excited to finally see it.
So my very first picture was my station.
Yeah, Tokyo. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Arigato. Thanks for your time. Where are you from?
Australia, Melbourne.
Welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
Are you sisters?
Yes.
Twins?
No. We get that all the time. I'm older, younger.
Similar face.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
How long have you been in Japan?
16 days. We started off in Tokyo and then we went to
Hakone?
Kyoto and Osaka, and now we're back here.
Nice places.
Yeah.
Is this your first visit?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was your first impression of Japan?
How busy it was. I didn't realize how many people there are.
Everything
compared to
works
Australia.
so well, like the subways, just everything has such good system.
And it's quite quiet.
It's busy, but it's quiet at the same time.
Oh.
In Melbourne, you get people shouting. On the trains at home, it's very
Crazy, yeah. But it feels very safe here.
Today, I'm asking many foreigners about surprising things in Japan. What were you surprised most here in Japan?
How many convenience stores there are? Every single corner, it's like a 7-Eleven there, and then across the road another.
And 7-Eleven there.
Yeah, so many. That probably surprised me. I didn't realize how many there would be.
how often the trains come.
It's like continuous.
Yeah, especially in Tokyo.
Yeah.
So good,
it's
'cause
so
if you miss
good.
your train, you can just get the next one in a couple of minutes. Compared to Melbourne, you have to wait another half an hour for the next one.
Wow.
It's just so annoying.
Everything's just better here.
Yeah.
You visited the convenience store many times.
Everywhere. We love
Yeah.
it.
Is there any favorite thing at convenience store?
What is it called?
Oh, it's like
There's
a
a
tofu
little, it's got
salad.
like tofu
Toys
with
R Us?
these little bonito things with like seaweed,
and it's in broth.
but there's something like the cucumbers, the little pickled cucumbers, just like the little snacky kind of things are really
Oh,
good.
yeah. Is there many people around you who visited Japan?
Yeah, a lot of my friends are coming over. One of my best friends is coming to Japan in the next 2 weeks. One of my friends is actually from Japan and he took his friends over here. And our mum is a travel agent, so she books people to countries.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people are coming here from Australia at the moment, I would say.
Such people, how do they say about Japan?
they love it.
Everyone I know that's been has loved it pretty
Like the
much.
culture, the food, the lifestyle, and
People.
the dollar's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty. You can do Japan pretty cheaply.
Yeah, and just like food is, Australia's very expensive at the moment, so coming here, like being able to go out for good dinners and food's always good, food's cheap, people are nice, everyone loves it.
What do they recommend you in Japan?
A lot of people say try some of the drinks here.
And shopping wise, I got told that the shopping was amazing, like the vintage shopping, which so many good vintage shop stores. We got told to go to the 13-story Uniqlo store. Yeah, we went there yesterday. I would say, yeah, like mainly people just gave us shop recommendations and kind of food. We got told that we have to try the matcha. Yeah.
You told about drink. What type of drink do they recommend you?
Probably matcha.
It's become very popular in
Popular.
Australia because
Yeah.
of Japan. So like now Australia's trying to do it. It's not as
it's
good
not
as
the
here.
same.
Like when we have it here, we're like, this is what real matcha tastes like.
good. Matcha lattes are my favorite.
Yes.
When you told you would go to Japan to your friends, did they ask you to buy something?
But I think I'll just surprise them. I might buy. We're thinking of buying
think
little
they-
key rings or things like that.
Or like
Yeah.
the special lollies and chocolate.
Yeah, like
They want.
stuff that we can't get in Australia that we can get here. I think I'll bring back some food kind of things for my friends. Yeah.
And I can see shoppers on your hand.
Yes.
So why did you shop today?
I got a record.
Record, Union Record.
And I got a bracelet.
We went and got a matcha this morning, so matcha latte.
Oh, nice one.
Winnie the Pooh straw. It's
Oh,
glass straw.
do you like poo?
We love Winnie the Pooh.
We went to Disneyland yesterday.
I got a Winnie the Pooh mug. He's so cute. It's a little glass.
I know it. It's so cute.
But we're going to do more shopping. Yeah, we're ready to hit the shops. Yes.
Was the Disneyland crowded?
Yeah. It was crazy. We didn't realize how busy it would be. It was really good though. We still got on quite a few rides. We got the Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
ears.
Mouse ears.
We loved it. We went to the Fantasy Springs, which was
Fantasy
so cool. Yeah.
I haven't visited yet.
So good. It was so fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.